What is up, Lingo Gang? Alright, so today we're going to be talking about the GBP CAD trade, but more importantly, we're going to be talking about the Euro USD trade, which is the trade that made me just about $1,000 in 5 minutes, just off the 5 minute time frame. So I'm going to show you both of these setups. And before I make these moves, I actually do call them out in the group. This one right here is the GBP CAD trade. This is how it played out. This is the Euro USD trade that we're going to be focusing on, and this is how it played out as well. So if you want to be involved in the TradeTheLingo community, I do have a master class available on December 10th for $50 per person. But if you do have a friend, our goal is to grow the community, so we'll still take your friend for the same $50, which just works out to $25 each. You get the bank manipulation course and you get retail universe course. Along with that, you get lifetime membership and just a lot more other stuff. 1-versus-1, mentorship, class sessions, and you get the whole 4-9. So if you want to be involved, make sure you DM me on lingo_fx, or you can just, I answered all comments. So if you could just leave a message in the comment section below, I'll be able to see it and get back to you if you want more details on that. But without further ado, let's get right into the video. Alright, so let's just play it back. I think it's about this area. About this area. So what actually happened was, let's actually go through the whole setup. So on a monthly time frame, if we set the chart, on a monthly time frame we were bullish, right? On a weekly time frame we were still bullish. We see this push up, and then we have this somewhat sort of, sideways movement on the weekly. On a daily time frame, we can see much more clear. We have a push up, breaking these highs, and technically we are in an uptrend. But what I noticed on a 4-hour time frame, we were actually retracing down from that uptrend. We hit a structure high. We have another structure high here, where the market kind of like, created a double top. So with that in mind, I went to the 1-hour time frame. Well, from the 4-hour, I just kind of deemed this as a false breakout, and I drew my lines over this consolidation right here. So after I did that, I went over to the 1-hour time frame. I see this consolidation right here. Okay, I see this consolidation right here, which allowed me to go lower to the 30-minute time frame, and I just waited for that consolidation or that structure to break. 15-minute, 5-minute, my entry was on a 5-minute time frame. My stop loss was above this high, and that's literally the whole setup, guys. I waited for the consolidation to break, and I took it just like that, which worked out perfectly. Within those 5 minutes, I entered on this candlestick right here. Within those 5 minutes, the market just shut down, hitting my take profit. And for the GBP CAD trade, it's even actually more simple than the Euro USD trade. So on a monthly time frame, we're definitely bullish. Weekly time frame, obviously bullish as well. Daily time frame, lo and behold, we are bullish. So on the 4-hour time frame, what I saw, this is where the trade actually occurred. So let's just back up. Let's see what happened. This is what happened on the 1-hour time frame. We can see that the market broke above these structures. I noticed that the market was consolidating in this area. So what I did was I wait for the market to break above it. After it broke above, we took an entry on this bullish candle, and then the market immediately started to drop. Okay, after the market started to drop, it kind of consolidated for a bit, and then we broke out again. After we broke out, I was a little bit more confident that this trade would work out, so I held the trade, and you can see how that played out. Like, it's that simple. It's really that simple. And just a little bonus for you, this is one that I'm actually in right now, the GBP JPY trade. I'll tell you what I saw. So on the monthly time frame, we were in an uptrend, but To be fair, this market is bullish right now because this month is bullish, at least on the lower time frames that is. So you can see we have a move up, we retraced down, we came up, failed to break this high, and we're now retracing down again. So we are a little bit counter trend, just a little bit. But we go to the 4-hour time frame, I saw this move down, and then I just drew my trend line over that. But more importantly, we have an area of support and resistance that the market came to. So with that area of support and resistance, I draw my trend line, wait for break of the trend line, and now we entered in for buy. Like I said, we are a bit counter trend because if you really look at it and look at the apex points, if you don't know what apex points are, either you go to my Instagram, there's a video there, or you can check it out in my last video that I have on YouTube. But apex points, generally speaking, are just areas where a trend ends and a trend begins. So right here is where a trend ended and a trend began. So right here would be an apex point. It's just as simple as that. And by connecting these apex points, this is where a trend starts, this is where a trend ends, this would be another apex point up here. So by connecting these apex points, you can begin to see a trend direction. So another one would be right here. Trend ends, trend begins. Not, well, if you want to, you can call, yeah, you can call this an apex point. But I'm just going to target this area right here. Okay, so if you connect these apex points, you can kind of see the actual trend direction. That being said, this right here is indeed an apex point on this level of support and resistance, and we broke below it. And because we broke below it and created a lower high, I actually did take a trade up here for sell. But if, due to the fact that we created a lower high, it tells me that this trend is down. Okay, so we are technically in a downtrend, but we do have a level of support and resistance that we can work with. So we're taking a small, probably a 1 to 2. We'll see how the trade goes. But I like to draw my take profit to the maximum potential, So because when it comes to trading, you always want to milk out your winning trades. It's not about winning all your trades. It's about winning your winning trades, meaning you get as much capital or you make as much money off of the ones that actually do win, as opposed to trying to win every trade. You could win every trade in the market, believe it or not, and still lose money. It's not about winning every trade. It's about capitalizing on the trades that you actually are winning. So a little psychology tip there. You guys keep that in mind. But yeah, like I said, I have a masterclass that's going to be done on December 10th. If you want to be involved in the TradeTheLingo community, it's now the cheapest that it will ever be. Okay, this one is for the underdogs. We're only doing $25 a head. Actually, it's $50 a head. But if you have a friend, you and that friend can get it for $25. All you got to do is subscribe. Let me know that you want to join. And go to my Instagram, follow me on Instagram. And just little small things that you have to do, make the payment, so on and so forth. And I'll be able to add you to the TradeTheLingo group. That comes with a lifetime membership. That comes with bank manipulation course, because there is manipulation going on in the markets. That comes with the retail universe. It comes with 1 versus 1 mentorship. It comes with classroom mentorship, and just a whole lot more. It also comes with group discussions. What I see a lot in trading groups is that they close the chat. They close the chat, especially signal groups. Like they close the chat, and they don't discuss what's going on. So it's kind of like a trap for real. It's kind of like a dependency. But I want people to be able to learn and do it on their own. So what I do is I would post a setup. I would teach everybody in the group why, or tell them why I take this setup. If there's any questions, they can be asked, and the group will always be open to questions. But yeah, that pretty much does it for the video. If you do want to get involved, the easiest way to get me is on Instagram. Make sure you check out my Instagram page. There's a lot of bank manipulation content already on there. So make sure you check that out. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, again, message me on Instagram or just leave it in the comment section below. That pretty much does it for this video. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it.